having multiple email boxes configured within your Outlook FAT client, we'll talk about what that means to be a FAT client, is very beneficial when you want to look at calendars and be able to have all of your information in one place. And today we're going to show you exactly how to do that using Outlook. So stay tuned, we're going to jump right into it. So the first thing that we need to do is open up Outlook. So make sure that you have Outlook open. Outlook FAT client. Now, how do you know you're in Outlook? Because when you're in Outlook, you don't see, it's not in a browser. You don't see any webmail or any URLs up here. There's no other tabs. You're in the FAT client. And a FAT client means that we've downloaded this client onto your local machine. That's all. So it's FAT because it takes up space on your local hard drive. It's not cloud-based or web-based. So good to go. So there's Outlook, and we see that we have multiple inboxes already configured, and we just want to, in this video, add a new inbox. So let's go ahead and click on here, and we're going to say add an account. Now what it's going to do is it's going to search on my system and see any other accounts that I may have. Now if it sees one, it's going to pop up. I'm going to be able to select it. Notice here it found a couple of them. I want to do this one right here. Okay, so I'm just going to hit connect. Now it takes existing credentials, right, my username and password that I already use on this computer, to add it successfully. If for some reason it did not have that, then it would ask me for that information, but it does, so we're good to go. Now notice we're still not seeing it here. If we expand this window, notice here we see 3 email boxes, but we do not see, actually see multiple email boxes, but we don't see the one we just added. So it asked us to reboot Outlook, and what that means is we're just going to shut down Outlook and restart it. So we're going to click there and stop it, and then we're going to go ahead and reopen up the Outlook application. And so you see it there, it's going to load up, and then hopefully we will go ahead and have that new email box. And we're going to show here, so stay tuned, we're going to show how to add that as a favorite. So when you're when you're configuring multiple email boxes, you don't want to have to go and check them all of the time, right? You want to have just like this inbox here where I can just go through. Now do you see where it says updating jefflush@msn.com? So that's what it's doing right now. It's actually looking through and updating that email account. Now notice here in the FAT client, I've clicked on this button and it's not going. Outlook on the FAT client can be a little finicky sometimes when it's doing other things. So if you go in here and you can't, it seems unresponsive. That's because it's working on something else, and you need to just give it a minute to do what it's doing. A lot of times I look down here and see what's going on, and then I know, oh, okay, it's busy doing something else. I'm going to wait for just a moment. So now let's go ahead and just click on this arrow here and see, there it is right there, we've got it. So we're going to just click down there, and notice we have 276 emails. So we're going to right click on this. Notice it does not sit up here now. We're going to right click on this and say add to favorites. And now you can see that email's right there. And I don't want it there. I want to be able to see it up at the bottom there. So I'm going to go something like that. All right, and that's kind of how you do it. It's pretty simple to do. Now, when I look at my inbox, I can click on that inbox. I can click on this inbox, right? Everything's good. I can click on these other inboxes. All right, then when I go to calendar, I also get different calendars. So here, let's just go to week view. Notice here I can have, this is a new calendar. I can merge them together or not. I can also see different calendars if I choose to.